The Patna High Court, in its order dated April 19, 2024, has generously directed two judicial officers to pay rupees 100 each to a man for wrongly subjecting him to trial under Section 498A of the IPC. According to this section in the law, a married woman can charge every single member of the husband's family or his relative for cruelty. However, after the trial, it was learned that this accused man was not related to the husband. Now, what was this case all about? In the year 2004, a married woman had filed a case under Section 498A against her husband and in-laws. Accused number 4 in this case was another gentleman who was a mere advisor to the husband's family. However, in no way he was related to them. In the year 2011, Additional Sessions Judge convicted this particular accused under Section 498A of the IPC and Section 4 of the Dowry Prohibition Act, and he was sentenced to an imprisonment of 3 years along with a fine of ₹1,000. In June 2016, the Additional Sessions Judge upheld this trial court order, post which the same was challenged in the Patna High Court. Now, what did the Patna High Court say? At the outset, Justice Bibek Chaudhary of the Patna High Court observed that the revisionist was not a relative of the complainant woman's husband, but only an advisor of the other accused persons. Since the High Court wanted to pass a strong message against wrongful judicial inquiry, Justice Chaudhary ordered a token of ₹100 each to be paid by the judicial magistrate and additional sessions judge in this particular case. The judicial officers were also given a period of 3 weeks to deposit this fine money in the criminal cash section of the Chief Judicial Magistrate, Samastipur. The High Court remarked that the revisionist was made to suffer a criminal trial which was not even maintainable against him, and he was compelled to be confined in the correctional home at different points in time. With regards to the compensation order, Justice Chaudhary said that he has issued this particular order of payment of compensation, directing the judicial officers to pay only a token amount because in the instant case, this compensation is not assessed based on the mental agony or trauma faced by the petitioner due to the approach of both the courts below. Justice Chaudhary also said that this particular amount of compensation is fixed as a token in order to remind the concerned judicial officers that before taking cognizance and also during the judicial inquiry and trial, it is their bounden and obligatory duty to go through the complaint carefully and then take cognizance and proceed against the accused persons in accordance with the law. Subsequently, this accused man was acquitted from all the said charges after a period of 20 years. Now, what is our take in this? The judicial system in India is meant for justice, and yes, justice is pronounced sooner or later. However, timelines and the number of years spent by falsely accused litigants is beyond the measurable scope of how justice should be defined. This was a simple case where prima facie the man should have been acquitted since he was not even related to the complainant woman's husband. However, the system is flooded with millions of cases, and the courts often hardly have time to even comprehend what the man has to say. 20 years or 2 decades is half a lifetime for many of us. And the amount of time, effort, money spent on all these years to clear your name from a false criminal case is not just traumatic, but even scarring. Sadly, the judicial system in India is heading towards a space where the ones abusing the law are doing it without any fear, and only the law-fearing ones are getting trapped for life. What are your thoughts on this case? How do you think judiciary should approach these cases where people have suffered for years and years and there is no real compensation in terms of money or returning their respect and dignity back? Let us know in the comments below. You can also follow us on our social media handles, which is X, Instagram, Telegram, Facebook @voiceformenin. You can read this particular Patna High Court order in the description link of the video or on voiceformenindia.com. Do hit that bell icon and subscribe to Voice for Men India so that you can be updated as in how we broadcast new videos. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste. Jai Hind.